Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to be answering some questions related to Society 6 for yesterday's video because I did get a few questions, but more importantly, I want to address a very important concept for Society 6 today. And I'm actually here using my Safari browser on my computer here because I don't actually want to show my logged in account on Google Chrome. I've been working nonstop with print on demand today. I've been grinding, and I know you guys have been doing the same. So let's get into the video. I'm titling this video, "The War Has Begun Within Print on Demand," because this is genuinely a war. And I want to be clear about this. Last year, the year before that, when I was doing Redbubble and I told people I was doing 60 designs a day, every day, there was complaints, the same way there's complaints now. And I'm not saying that everybody's complaining, but you always have that select group, right? You always have that select group that find a way to make an excuse. And in the world, there's two groups of people. There's the ones that have and have not. And this is with everything in life. I could talk about this with crypto. I could talk about this with print on demand. I could talk about this with any business that exists in the world. There's only two groups of people. The people that work for what they want, and then the people that make excuses as to why they don't have what they want. And it's very simple for me. I want to make passive income with print on demand. I do it every day, and I'm currently doing it now. Before I ever started print on demand, it was still my desire to go ahead and do that, right? Society 6 has now opened up a new opportunity. This is a new beginning. I can't really explain or convince people that it's a new beginning. It simply just is. Look at how the tides have turned. I explained in yesterday's video, which is this video right here, as to why that is. But the reason specifically that it's going to be a war is simply because it's a silent war. It's only a war for the people, or excuse me, it's a silent war in the fact that nobody's actually dying, but it's only a war for the people that are complaining. The people are complaining are not going to do anything about this. There's an opportunity to make money better than ever before on Society 6 because the spam on the platform, the garbage on the platform is going to be removed. Now, I'm not saying everybody's account is garbage, but you have to keep in mind that there's a lot of garbage on the platform. And it's not that it's going to be removed directly, but by proxy. The platform has come and created these plans for you to go ahead and pay to join. And when you pay to play, you have a better opportunity to emerge compared to everybody else's designs that are out there. And it cuts down the resources of the person who's uploading 10, 20, 100, 1,500, 15,000 pieces of art that's not making any money. Let's be honest, there are people out there on the platform that are doing that. There are people who uploaded 400 designs, 300 designs, and they're just taking up space on the platform. They're not making any money. They don't know how to tag properly. They don't know how to title properly. They don't even know how to create good designs that look good on products. And really what they're doing at the end of the day is they're making it a worse experience for the customers that come to Society6.com. And I'm telling you that I'm not going to be one of them. I'm not going to be one of those people that just upload brainlessly, mindlessly like zombies and expect to make money because I'm self-aware. I ask questions. I ask, why am I not making money? And then from there, I learn how to handle myself. The reason why I say this is a war is because there's only one group going to complain. It's the have-nots. The people that are going to sit there and say, well, why would I pay Society 6 $12 a month when I could just pay Fine Art America $30 a year, or I could do this, or I could do that. And the reality is you don't have to. You don't have to whatsoever. I'm taking full advantage of this, and I can't wait for this new thing to come into implementation here, where they start putting in these plans November 30th. I can't wait for it to happen. And I know a lot of people watching this video can't wait either. These people are successful. They know how to make money. They want to make money, and they see a very clear opportunity. I want you to understand something. When everybody's talking about this, when everybody's talking about Society 6, that's when it's too late. When everybody's talking about it, it's a new thing, that's when it's too late. I am the only YouTube channel, and I think I'm the only YouTube channel, who's actually doing this on a serious level. At least I think so. I can't really speak for other people, but I'll tell you this. I have 3 stores. None of them have reached 10,000 designs. I plan on reaching 10,000 designs for all of them, and I do very, very well financially speaking. It's only a matter of time till I max out all the stores. I even plan on creating a 4th, but I have to complete obviously these 3 stores now with 30,000 designs total. Every single human being watching this video has the ability in their arsenal, especially if you've watched our free YouTube videos, has the ability to go out there and make a killing on Society 6. You have the ability to make a killing. Now, with that being said, the only people who are going to be slaughtered are the ones who are complaining. Because what's going to happen is that over time, we, the early movers, and this is an early movement because literally Society 6 is transforming their platform. The early movers are going to make all the money, or the bulk of the money. We're going to get the first mover advantage from an algorithmic standpoint. We're going to solidify some sales. And then everybody else who decided to complain and wait, right? They're going to start 2 years from now, 3 years from now. And then they're going to scratch their head and wonder why they can't make sales. Wonder why, for some reason, they're uploading art, but they can't make money. It's going to be too late at that point. They're not going to be able to take full advantage of the early mover advantage. And I want to be clear, guys, as to what the early mover advantage looks like. A lot of the fitness Instagrammers, right, that you see now that have 2 million, 5 million, 10 million followers, they started back in 2012, 2011, right, on Instagram. When Instagram was even first starting, they started. And they had 5,000 followers, 10,000 followers, and they were growing slowly and consistently. And now they're at the top, and they've always been at the top. But what happened is they moved early to the platform, they built on it, and now it's become something more than a cash cow. It's become a tremendous asset for them. In the same notion, I've done the exact same thing with Redbubble. I saw last year when I did my whole, well, it wasn't fully just last year because it was partially part of 2021 as well, where I created 60 designs a day every day because I noticed and I saw that things are going to change quickly on Redbubble within the next year or two. And I had a feeling it was going to happen. So what did I do? I committed myself every single day, 60 designs a day to Redbubble. And guess where I am now? I'm chilling. I'm making money every single day from Redbubble. I'm generating anywhere from 50 to 150 sales a day on the platform across all my accounts. I sold 9 accounts for 6 figures. I'm doing really well on Redbubble, and I'm making passive income. I don't have to upload another design for the rest of my life to Redbubble, and I'm pretty sure I'll still make money as long as the platform exists. I'll still make some sort of money. Even, I don't know if the website's going to exist 40 years from now, but I'll have money coming in. And I broke it down to a science. I've broken down to a strategy to where it's almost impossible if you do not follow everything that I've said. It's almost impossible not to succeed. But once again, people have their own choices. You know, they get to choose what they want to do. I've come down with a plan that works for me and for my virtual assistants, who, by the way, English is not their first language, and they make it happen. So there's really no excuses. And once again, I'm here to serve the people that want to get started and want to do well. That's all it is. I'm not here to convince you this is going to work. I really don't care if you're convinced or not. I'm working on my own business. I'm doing my own thing, and I'm just here to share it to the world. So if you feel the same way, if you're excited, then this channel is for you. And I'm going to share this kind of content with you guys on all platforms, not just Society 6, but I'm going to give you guys the real, and I'm telling you the real, is that Society 6 is literally, it's almost like a new birth of Society 6. It is a new journey. It's a new thing. Now, it is what it is. It's not the most famous platform, but it's doing well. It's going to do really well. But anyways, I wanted to address some of the questions and some of the comments. And if you guys don't know, by the way, for Society 6, I created an ebook where I share my strategies on how I generate the passive profits. And in fact, I actually created here a little, I guess you can call it a table of contents. These are things what I kind of discuss within the ebook. And obviously, the most important thing that people want to learn is the marketing, the tagging, the titling. And I go over it within the ebook here, where I talk about the titling, tagging, and also marketing organically for Pinterest. Now, I want to be clear. The information that I give with the Pinterest organic marketing in the ebook, okay, has nothing to do with the Pinterest advertising course. Paying for ads and running organic marketing are nowhere near the same, and the results are not nearly the same. Organic is very much consistent if you're consistent, meaning it will grow gradually over time if you are consistent with your behavior and your work. If you're not, that is not going to help you. With ads, you don't have to be consistent. You just need to have a winning ad to make money. So it's a world of a difference. So for Society 6, I already created some Instagram guides and things like that out there, so I didn't want to add it to the guide here on the ebook for Society 6. So I just decided, let me show you what I'm doing for Pinterest with Society 6, and I actually show you a secret software in there that helps you get certain keywords that are not, you're not going to find them normally, and it taps right into Pinterest that can do that. So you guys could check it out. And for those who watched yesterday's video, the ebook was mentioned. The ebook is on sale currently. I said it yesterday to be on sale from $25 to $19.99, and that's $5 off for the early movers, for the people who want to start early. Obviously, I got to show love and respect to everyone who wants to join, and also people that hop on it right away deserve some sort of discount. And the discount is ending soon, so I started the discount yesterday night. There's 2 hours, 4 minutes, and 41 seconds left. So if you see this video and the discount's on, enjoy. If by some chance you miss the discount, it's not too big of a deal. $25 is not that much. $5 more is not that much. By the way, there's a mistake here. I mentioned 35 pages. It's not 35 pages. It's 42 pages. I added a little update to it. It's 42 pages. It's not 35 pages. So I do have to fix that. But now let's go ahead and get into the questions for the video. All right, so I got some questions here. Shout out to Review Savvy 813. He said he's going to get the ebook. Shout out to you. But I have some questions on yesterday's video that I do want to address. And I actually saw some comment that disappeared. I don't know where it is. I'm sure a lot of you guys comment stuff that disappear as well. There's been a lot of times where I see a comment, I want to answer it, I click on it, and then when I click on it, my app takes me to the video, but the comment's missing. So, unfortunately, I can't just make comments appear out of nowhere. I would love to, but there was somebody who commented, and I want to address this person because it was a he or she, I don't know, commented. They said they've been on Redbubble for a year. They generate Society 6. They generate $600 a month with 2,000 designs on one store and 300 designs on another store. And they said that I was a liar, saying that you can't make a full-time income on the platform. Now, do you know how stupid that sounds? If you have 2,000 designs, right, on a store, and you're generating $600 a month, do the math, right? Do the math. What did I say in yesterday's video? And I hate to be insulting and say stupid, but really do the math, right? 2,000 is 1/5 of 10,000. If you're going to use the pro membership, that's multiplied by 5. So you're taking 600 times 5. That's $3,000 a month, assuming that you don't even improve not even 1% in your business. Not even 1% you improve, and you stay the same. If you multiply your action by 5, you reach that 10,000 capacity, you're at $3,000 a month. How in the world is that not making good money on Society 6? I mean, that's idiotic. Anybody listening to this, if I said, hey, you're going to sit down, you're going to work every day, and you're going to create 10,000 designs in a year, and by the end of the year, starting the new year, you're going to generate $3,000 a month, who wouldn't sign up for that? It's passive income. You're doing well for yourself. After you make that $3,000, you can go do anything else with your life. You could start Redbubble. You could write ebooks. I don't know what you want to do. You could get a job at Walmart. I don't know. But this is passive income. I don't understand the mentality. What are you looking for? To be a millionaire off of creating some designs, uploading some JPEGs to a website? I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm fired up today. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this stuff here, all right? I'm assuming majority of people are fully aware of what I'm talking about here, okay? If you're a normal one-man team member, you're uploading designs, you're not going to make $50,000 a month off the platform. Please, folks, let's use our brains here. Anyways, most people understand this, by the way. I have to sit here and state, most people know what I'm talking about when I say this, But there's always, that one or two people that I have to address their comment because it's so left field. It doesn't even make sense, okay? Anyways, let's go ahead and answer some questions. So the first question I want to answer here is this person commented on yesterday's video. He says, without organic traffic, why bother with Society6? And in parentheses, he writes, no Society6 marketplace. I don't understand that question. Society6 generates organic traffic. And I want to show you what I'm talking about here. Society6, this is SimilarWeb. SimilarWeb creates an estimation of what it does. Of course, Society6 is not going to come out and say, hey guys, we make X amount of traffic. Society6 does an estimation, and you can see here their estimation. Let me see where it was here. 3.5 million visits in June, 3.6 million visits in July, and in August, 3.3 million visits. So that's pretty significant. It's not a small site. If you sat here and told me, hey, I have a personal website that's generating 40,000 visits a month, that's still a lot of visits. My biggest website ever in my lifetime generated 65,000 visits on the website organically in 1 month. And that was back in like 2018, maybe? 2018, I think? 2017, something like that. And that was my biggest website ever. When it reached that, guess what, baby? I sold that thing right away because I knew it reached its peak. And I'm not going to be able to push it any further. I was a one-man team at the time, pushing a blog, pushing a website. So I sold it. But anyways, 3.3 million is a huge amount. Like I said, I had 65K, and that was a ton, right? So it's a lot. It's a lot. So, yeah, I'm not sure what that comment means. I'll just be 100% honest. But hey, somebody says, I submitted a question on your website a few days ago. Do you respond there? I respond sometimes to comments on my website. It depends what the message is. It says here, you are saying you have virtual assistants, and so you just give them access to your account without fear that they can steal your account or is there a way to add a member using your limited right or something or what? So basically this person is asking me here, Enna, I think her name is. It could be a her, could be he, I don't know. But shout out to you. They're saying, how do you have virtual assistants for these platforms? Society6, Redbubble, Zazzle, TeePublic, etc. First of all, there is a way to add members and kind of control privacy and things like that. There's a way to do it. It's not my favorite way. I personally don't do it, but there is a way to do it. In reference to how I have virtual assistants, I created a whole video for 45 minutes. It only has like 500 views right here that almost nobody on this YouTube channel knows about, where I specifically broke down literally every single concept around hiring virtual assistants, where to get them, how much I pay, the whole thing, everything from print on demand. Now, to address your comment about trust, first of all, yes, you do have to trust your virtual assistants. I wouldn't have them working for me if I didn't trust them. That's number one. Number two, you never give one virtual assistant all the abilities. If one person is responsible for uploading, then they're responsible for uploading. They don't know anything about tagging. They don't know anything about finding the image resources. Only if I really, really trust the virtual assistant, then I'll give them the ability to do the uploading and tagging. But other than that, that doesn't happen. And I only have 2 virtual assistants that do the uploading and the tagging combined. Most virtual assistants for me, which I say most, but I have 4, in terms of print on demand. But each person is responsible for one task. So one person is responsible for curating the images. One person is responsible for curating the tags. One person is responsible for taking both the tags and the images and uploading them. And by the way, tags include the title as well. But then uploading them, right? So I'm not giving each person all the tasks. Now, you also have to put yourself in a virtual assistant's shoes. They want to make money. They want a guaranteed salary. And if they really, really wanted to start their own website or a shop on some of these websites, they absolutely could. But you have to remember, they have no experience. I'm training them in everything. So if they go out there and they try to do it on their own and do the things that they're not hired for me to do. So for example, if somebody's job is just to upload and they're going to start learning, try to learn how to tag or trying to learn how to upload, how to curate the images, they're not going to figure it out right away, and they're probably going to give up. No offense, it's why they're employees. If they were business people and they did it themselves, they wouldn't need me. They would have just done it themselves. But they work for me, and that's kind of why they're virtual assistants. And I hire people in the Philippines. They don't cost a lot of money to employ. A lot of them say, you're really rich if you're if you're doing $1,000 a month US. A lot of them work part-time for me, making full-time income. So for them, it's a done deal. They don't want to concern themselves with creating businesses and making money and all that kind of. They just want to have a job. So yeah. Anyways, it says here, should we be paying a membership? All right, this is a question that I wanted to address. It says, why should we be paying a membership? And he's referring to Society 6 here. His name is Patrick. Why should we be paying any membership when they are not even offering organic traffic to us? First of all, once again, Society 6 does offer organic traffic. I'm not sure where you got that information from. It's hard work just churning out designs and finding your own traffic. I want to address this as well. It is not hard work churning out designs. I want you to understand that print on demand, out of all businesses out there, are the easiest businesses to run. They're the easiest. You're sitting on a computer. You don't have to package anything. You don't have to ship anything. You don't have to deal with customer service. You don't have to deal with copywriting. You don't have to learn anything other than uploading a JPEG, learning how to title it properly, learning how to tag properly. It does not get easier than that, in my opinion. I've been involved, guys, in so many businesses, in blogging, in Amazon FBA. I've done, and by the way, I sold my Amazon FBA products. Amazon FBA, I mean, if you're really good, if you're making like 10% profit, in my opinion. I couldn't make it happen that much. And I don't know the stuff that I know now when I had it at the time, but it was tough. It was tough. I had websites that I was running selling clothing and things online, and I still have them till today. And I can tell you that uploading is not difficult compared to these businesses. You want to have real difficulty? Go start a real business. And don't even get me started on a physical business, like a brick and mortar, like a restaurant or something like that. That's unreal how difficult that is. It's never been easier, guys. It's never been easier. So he says here, it's just hard work churning out designs and finding your own traffic. No, this is not. I cannot agree with this statement. No offense. It says here, we only earn a few dollars on each design. So once again, I'm not sure where you're getting your information from, Patrick. No disrespect, but you're not earning a few dollars per each design. It depends on the product that you sell. There are some products where the profit margin could be $30. The profit margin could even be $50. But there are some products the profit margin could be $4. That depends on the product you sell. So who's to blame for that? I mean, you can't blame the platform for that. I mean, I don't understand. That's not the reality, right? So this is one of my things, guys, is that people comment things on these videos as if they are true. Like, for example, he says here, why should we be paying for a membership when we're not even offering when they are not even offering organic traffic to us? That's not even true. Like, that's not even remotely true. I mean, all of my sales through Society 6, I would say about maybe 60%, 70% are organic. I'm not sure where this idea comes from. The sales that I get from social media are specifically implemented to help me rank higher in the algorithm so I can take advantage of the organic traffic. Does that make sense? So I'm not sure where these ideas are coming from. And if you guys are listening to this, if you have an opinion about something, it's important to validate it with facts, because this is not reality. This person might think this, but I could tell they probably never even made money on Society 6 or even have an account on Society 6 before, because the information is so off here, right? It says, and they're going to charge us monthly. Society 6 will go down in 2024. I disagree completely. There's nothing else I can address on that. I mean, that whole comment is just incorrect information. And the comment got 3 thumbs up, which just goes to show that there's other people with the same mentality. They're not really aware of the actual platform. They're not aware of the ideas. Maybe they're aware of a different platform like Redbubble, for example, and they apply the same details from Redbubble to Society 6. Maybe that's the case. All I'm trying to say here, guys, is I'm not here to convince you if Society 6 is good. I know it's good. I'm not here to convince you of it. If you want to watch some of my older videos, you can go ahead and watch them back from like 2020. and see what I was talking about when it comes down to Society 6, I was doing Society 6. I was making really good money as a beginner, and I was making it happen. And I've been doing it for a while, but I really got the motivation to talk about it now because this is the most exciting thing ever. This is literally the revival of it, the starting of a whole new platform. I wish this happened for Redbow. I wish instead of them taking a piece of every single sale, they could just, charge us a few dollars so we can upload our designs. I wish that was the case, So, hey, it is what it is. Hopefully for all the people that want to get on this stuff are watching and enjoying, and hopefully I made some things clear. I'll talk to you guys later. Of course, I'll leave all the links in the description, different resources. The ebook, of course, I'll leave in the description box down below. Once again, guys, the discount, I do have to fix this. It's not 35 pages. It is 42 pages, but it's a super easy read. But yeah, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out. Bye. All right, see ya.